In this video, I'm doing the overview of the digestive system from chapter 24. Digestive system contributes to homeostasis by breaking down food into forms that can be absorbed and used by the body cells. Simply put, the molecules of food that we eat are too large to be absorbed into our body, so digestive system breaks these molecules down into smaller ones so they can be absorbed into our body's tissues. For example, proteins are broken down into amino acids, and fats are broken down into fatty acids. Complex carbohydrates are broken down into sugars. Now, all of these small molecules can move from the digestive system into the blood, then into our body's tissues. The functions of the digestive system is, of course, digestion that's the breakdown of the complex molecules into the smaller ones. In addition, digestive system also absorbs water, nutrients, vitamins, and minerals, and it eliminates waste from the body. The study medical specialty that deals with the structure, function, diagnosis, and treatment of diseases of the stomach and intestines is called gastroenterology. And the medical specialty that deals with the diagnosis and treatment of disorders in the rectum and anus is called proctology. We're going to be going over the organs of the digestive system. In your textbook, this is figure 24.1. And first of all, the digestive system is divided into two parts. The first part of the digestive system is referred to as the gastrointestinal or GI tract. It is also known as the alimentary canal. The GI tract is a long tube that is open at both ends. It starts with a mouth and ends with an anus. This long tube serves for the transit of food during the processing, digesting, and absorbing of the nutrients. The portions of the digestive tract include the esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and the rectum. The second part of the digestive system is made out of the accessory structures. The accessory structures are not a part of the GI tract, but they do contribute to the food processing in various ways. These structures include the teeth, the tongue, the salivary glands, all located inside the mouth, the oral cavity. Next, we have liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. So let's go over these structures on the figure from your book. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. This is the right lateral view of the head and neck and the anterior view of the trunk. Okay, make it a little bigger. Okay, so first, GI tract begins from the mouth. This is where food goes for chewing and digestion. Then we have the throat, called pharynx. Next, the pharynx becomes continuous with this tube called esophagus. Esophagus leads to the stomach. The stomach is the J-shaped organ on the left side of the body. Stomach then opens up into the small intestine. The small intestine is made out of several parts. The first part of the small intestine that is shaped like a letter C, called duodenum. The next part of the small intestine is a coiled tube that is located in the middle of the belly. It's in the middle of the abdominal cavity. This is called as jejunum. Jejunum is located kind of like around the belly button. The jejunum then becomes the next and last part of the small intestine, referred to as ileum. Ileum is located in the iliac region, so inside the pelvic region, inside the hip bones right here. This area is ileum, and ileum is the last part of the small intestine that joins together on the right side, not on the left side, on the right side of the pelvic cavity. It joins with the large intestine. Large intestine is a thicker tube, and it's made out of several parts as well. The first part of the large intestine, this is the large intestine right here. The first part of the large intestine that joins with the small intestine is called a cecum. The cecum also has an appendage, like a little pouch from it, pointing downwards. It's called the appendix. Appendix is located on the right lower pelvic area, kind of like in the groin region, so where the leg folds are. And this is where people experience pain on the lower right side when they have appendicitis, the inflammation of this appendix. Inflammation is usually caused by infection.